time turning feral.
She gets no pity, cause she is a liar. Steam from her mom's house, lawns are on fire. Do, 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 do. Nobody wants her, men run and hide. But with them boobies, cleavage wider divide. Do, 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 do. Her vibe can't be found. She's got a 9 o'clock curfew too. Mouth makes dumb sounds. She can't draw a crowd, but she's horny for straddle that ball. I hope that she falls. She's just a fox and will dox you. Mouth is agape. I need some duct tape, cause she's trying to fuck. Oh, fuck her!
That intro was so good. You told me it was going to happen, but seeing it was even better.
Hello, everyone. Good to see you guys. Did the link not work for you either? Okay, Bliss is saying she's texting me. Hold on. Sorry, guys. How are you guys?
Fantastic. I'm so excited.
Jesse is getting introduced to a whole new world.
Oh, how exciting. Basically, we are making her dreams come true, basically.
Oh, I don't know if people are ready for Jesse.
She wants attention so badly. Let's give her a little meal. It's okay. A little snack.
Yeah. So, who here is familiar with Jesse?
There's some people. I know that. Some people I see in the chat that definitely know who she is.
Let's see. Is Charlotte? Is she here?
I guess not. I don't know. She hasn't texted me back since she said, give me a sec.
Is my mic sounding weird?
No, you sound fine to me.
Does it?
Yeah, it sounds fine to me. I don't know.
My volume is low?
I don't know. Maybe for them it sounds fine to me, but maybe it's different because I'm like in Streamlabs.
My volume's low.
Okay, Clay said it's low too, so I guess it is. Hey, Bliss, Chris.
Hey, guys.
How's it going?
I was back there waiting. I don't know what happened.
Oh, no.
Is this louder?
Reagan, your mic sounds really far away.
I don't know why.
Really?
It sounded fine for me. It sounds better now. It definitely sounds louder now.
Here, let me check it. Give me 1 second.
Oh, I guess. Oh,
That was
damn. Oh, hold on. There's 2 Charlottes. Wait.
Will the real Charlotte please stand up?
Okay.
Wait, there's 2.
It's better now.
Is it better?
Yeah, it's better now. You're good.
Okay. Now I gotta figure out. Yeah, sorry for that hiccup there. Give me 1 sec. Sorry, guys.
That was quite an intro.
Right? It is so good.
Hold on, Charlotte. I'm gonna kick both because there's multiple. Oh, just kidding. There's. Try that one more time.
Hey Napa, hey Sin.
Hey everyone.
Terry, I'm glad you're here.
I think while we get this back end figured out, I'm not blowing your guys' eardrums out. Really?
Sounds good to me. I don't know.
Jeez Louise. Okay. What I'm gonna do is the best person to introduce Jesse would be none other than Chris Hansen.
Yes.
For many of us, Jesse goes back way, I don't know, what, 2018, even before her sit down with Chris Hansen. She goes back to the anti-KJ days. And if we were to go back and explain all of that, it would take, it's messy. It'd take days, years, months. It's not even worth it.
It would be a series. You know what I found out though that I did not know? You know she was a part of BX Beast Boys community?
What?
No.
You know,
I
had no idea.
re-listened to T-Spiracy's lives about her from like 2021, 2022. And yeah, she was apparently in BX Beast Boys community when I was there, but under a different name.
That kind of makes sense because there was a small overlap because him and KJ had that beef, so that kind of does track a little bit.
Yep. Yeah.
Man, he's gotten a lot of stragglers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Thank you so much, Poncho. I appreciate that.
Poncho is my stalker.
It's your fault. It's always your fault.
I have my own stalker, and that's Poncho. Everywhere I go, there he is.
That's so funny. A few of us have those.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people here are gonna need like a rundown on who she is, how she came about, because I can't do it because I didn't know of her until all that stuff went down with T-Spiracy.
Girl,
she used to be a mod for her.
Could you imagine my surprise? Like, I knew who she was when we were in the anti-KJ days. Like, I heard of her. Like, I knew that she was that crazy girl, Jessie, but I didn't even know about the Chris Hansen thing. So when I realized who she was, like, when I saw her picture and I was like, wait, she looks like that crazy girl, Jessie, from the anti-KJ community. I already knew her name was Jessica. And I was like, wait, Jessica, that can't be a coincidence. That's definitely her. And then I saw that she was on Chris Hansen. My jaw dropped. I was like, how did I not know this? Like, what the fuck? Crazy.
Yeah, it's a wild ride with this one.
Yeah.
I really my memory fails me often, so I had to go back.
It was such a deep rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Here's Charlotte. Here she is.
Hi, Charlotte.
Jessie, I mean, she's one of those, you're going to see, for those that are in like the 90-day sector, reality TV kind of sector, you're going to see a lot of similarities. Well, I guess not even any sector really, but Jessie has a lot of similarities to someone else, I guess you could say. And you'll pick up on them. She's very sexual. Yes. Very, very sexual.
She's a sexual deviant, no doubt.
Yes. Yeah. And let me see. Let me give you, let's see. Just a little teaser. If anybody was kind of curious, like what Jessie's like, let's see, this is her currently wearing Gypsy Rose's face. And this is for Poncho, since Poncho is paying super chats, and for Muggsy. Hey, Muggsy, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And this is for Muggsy. Muggsy, this is your new girl.
so creepy.
She's so gross.
Seriously.
So gross. her, what was that dance with Gypsy? It's like the what Gypsy did when she like murdered her mom or something.
Yeah, she did murder
She
her
did a
mom.
dance? What?
You guys know all about that, right? What, isn't there some dance?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Yeah, yes, there is. Sorry. Yes, there's a dance that that we got in the FOIA when like someone requested all the FOIA stuff. So there's this dance that it's called like I don't know, it has a name that now it's like famous like everywhere, and yeah, she copied it.
The Fembot dance? Is that right?
I don't know, I think it's called like Gyp something. It's really bad though. It's like not like a good dance, like
Yeah, she's so, and it's so she does it multiple times too. Like she says that any song can be made into that dance. Like it's cute.
The Gyp hip. The Gyp
Yes,
hip.
that's it. The Gyp hip. That's it.
There you go.
She's so gross.
So she's part of like anti-gypsy. Is that where she is now?
Yeah, that's how I came to know her. Like she befriended me full well knowing like who I was from the anti-KJ community, pretending not to. Yeah. And I didn't know who she was the whole time until after I like blocked her.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
How long were you guys friendly?
Like maybe like about a year, maybe a little less than a year.
Oh my god.
I know.
Well, yeah, you finished telling your story. It's crazy.
That's pretty much the story. Like I was in the community with her, and you know how many people warned me like they got weird vibes from her, and like I was just trying to like give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, no, Apple hated her the whole time. And then like I don't know, one day she has this obsession with Case, calling him Truthy Magoo, this creator Case Studies. And I told her, I was like, I respectfully have to disagree. I don't think that he is Truthy Magoo. And so she got so mad and flipped out. And that's when I started seeing red flags. And I just blocked her. I'm like, I can't be friends with this crazy person. And then like the girl exposing, I don't know if you know who she is, but she's in the Gypverse too. And she had she had seen like Jessica went to a wedding, so that's how we knew that her name was Jessica, because of the name card at the wedding. Like she had sent exposing a picture of it, and then Jessica put her own picture out, even though she says that I doxed her. I didn't. She put her own picture out before my video came out, and that's when I made the connection. I was like, wait, that girl looks like she looks like the from Jessie from the anti-KJ community. I was like, wait, her name is Jessica. And like I just said before, that's when I made the connection. It was a really amazing moment. I was with exposing an Apple on the phone. Like it was such a great moment realizing I was like, wait a minute, that's the same person.
Holy shit. So she
catfished me. Yeah, she catfished me for like a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
And when was this? Like what year?
It just happened. Like this all like I blocked her in August. Yeah, I blocked her in August. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let me ask a question. What year did she have a seat with Chris Hansen?
I don't know, like 2022.
2022.
Yeah.
So the same year that everything went down with T-Spiracy.
Yes, I think so. That's
right.
That's why Clay reached out to AZ. Yeah.
So I kind of want to try to give people history. I don't know. Thank you guys. All right, 2022. I don't know much before 2022, and everything I do know, I learned from listening to AZ streams. And you guys, for people in the chat, AZ is T-Spiracy. I usually just call her AZ.
Yeah.
So what had happened was she was a mod for AZ, and she started getting a little weird, because she's just an odd character, and someone who was like a prominent like figure in the anti-KJ community had a loss, and this chick Jessie like made some kind of disgusting meme because the loss had to do with the CVID. Okay, and she made some kind of disgusting meme like literally the day or the day after this person had a major loss in her family, and it was fucking disgusting.
I think the woman lost her husband, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did. Yeah, it was that
Yeah.
lady Kim S. That's who it was.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Remember that?
I don't like naming names because I know they're not really a part of it anymore, but it is history and it's public on AZ's channel. Yes, it was Kim. And it was just foul. It was so foul. And then, like, Jesse's the type, like, you know, people confront her and give her criticism about that. And she just comes on and just plays victim. She's just one of those people. She's got to be the ultimate victim. And then it just escalated from there. And she started getting really out there. I mean, Reagan, I'm sure you're going to show some videos. She was doing weird sexual deviant videos back then. And it just got super creepy. And then ultimately is when she had a seat.
Yep.
That's how I know her.
She hasn't changed at all either, which is scary.
No, she has not changed at all.
Nope.
Oh, actually, now that you say that, hold on, let me grab something. I got something for that. This is recent as well. I blurred this, mind you.
Wow.
Yeah, for those who have not seen that, yes, she really posted that she was butt fucking naked. She posted that online.
Oh, she posts them all the time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Disgusting.
So is that how she had a seat with Chris? Is because she sent pictures to a minor?
So I don't think he was actually a minor, but he told her that he was a minor. He told her that he was 14, and she had no reason not to believe him. Like, you know,
Wow.
so she thought he was a minor and sent nudes, even though she denies that. It's a fact.
Yeah.
Wow. That's irredeemable. That's absolutely disgusting.
Yep.
I have the Chris Hansen stream here. I can go ahead and get that started.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
What?
What?
Crazy.
Nope.
That's crazy. Wow, you need to see it.
And I got it right to where he talks about her. If I need to turn the volume up or down, let me know.
Okay.
May prove otherwise. Some people insist on learning the hard way. Speaking of learning the hard way, let's fast forward to August 2022.
Hello.
Hi, Jesse. It's Chris. How are you?
I will be better after this.
Yeah?
Jessie is 28, lives with her parents, and works part-time at Instacart. Her fledgling YouTube channel has just over 600 subscribers, many earned during her time doing X-rated live streams on YouTube. Having a small subscriber count doesn't diminish the serious impact her actions have had on so many people. She's committed harassment, both sexual and non-sexual.
I just want to make sure you guys can hear this, right?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, I can hear.
Good. Okay.
Doxing, defamation, and extortion, just to name a few. The number next to your name shouldn't be a deciding factor in anything, and you deserve to be warned about Jessie now, so you don't learn the hard way later. This is Jessie's story.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
Jesse, how did you first get involved in the TCAP community?
For most people, being chased out of multiple communities for problematic behavior would be enough to walk away from social media, would be enough to delete their YouTube channel, would be a wake-up call, a sign that you need some help. But Jessie is not like most people. By summer 2022, Jessie had already been exposed for sending nude photos to an alleged minor just to prove she wasn't fat.
Like, they say I'm fat, and then I fucking... So, like, I, like, sent... There's news of me out there, and you can see that I'm not fat. So it's like... Tony Danza, no, I didn't know that Theo was... So Theo was calling me fat.
Thank you so much, Poncho.
Yeah, for those
You keep paying for all these. I got to make more clips.
For those who don't know, like the background story to that, so Theo told her Theo told her that he was 14, and she sent nudes to him to prove that she wasn't fat. So she sent a nude to him first, and he was like, "Yo, I'm 14. Don't send that to me." And then so she sent it again. She's like, "I'm just trying to show you I'm not fat." So she sent him more nudes. It's like that's how her mind is and how her mentality works. It's sick.
Wow, that's. And so what is she like 30? They said
She's
she was
32, I
28
think.
here, 32.
She was 28 during this.
Yeah,
and
so
still lives at home with her parents.
Yep.
still unemployed too. I don't know how her parents let that fly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just trying to get Apple back up here. Yeah, she still lives at home with her parents, and she has, well, when she first kind of came back public as Jessie, because she was Dear What the Heck was her name. But then when I kind of figured out who she was and she became on my radar, she, what was her name? Did she change it to just Jessie, or I know she changed it to Wes.
She had it as like
Jessie Magoo.
yeah, Jessie Magoo, that was it, yeah.
That was it. Yep. So, I mean, she keeps changing it all the time.
Jessie Magoo was she had an obsession with the creator case study. So Jessie Magoo was a dig at him because she used to say that he was lying about who he was and that he was actually this other guy named Truthy Magoo, who he's not that person, but she was convinced that he is. So she made her name Jessie Magoo after he had already served her with an order of protection.
Did you say Truthy Magoo?
Yes.
Wow, that's crazy how shit just circles back around.
Yeah, the internet's so small. Yeah, that guy apparently is like not a very good person, and she is convinced that Case Studies was him, and Case Studies is not him. So
yeah, he's he faked his own, offing himself.
Yes, yeah,
and then came back online and blamed the ex.
Yeah, yep, I heard all about that because of her. Yeah.
Anyways, when I knew Jessie, she went by Jessie Jean Music.
Oh wow,
Yep.
that's a throwback. I think that
and JK Dark Bloom.
Yeah, she read Rampage. She's had so many names.
Yep. Yeah. She's when I first found her, she had a girlfriend living in Tennessee. She had this man. She was not living at home.
It's the same story. She still tells the same story today. She still says that she has a famous OnlyFans girlfriend in Tennessee, that she lives with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend has an apartment in Manhattan and Long Island. I think maybe Tennessee too. He's like loaded apparently. And she lives with him. It's all lies. She doesn't have a boyfriend. She doesn't have a girlfriend. She doesn't have a job. She still lives at home with her parents in her childhood bedroom. Like, it's all lies.
She's a marijuana cultivator or educator.
A voice actress.
Yep.
She could play
voice actress. BDSM something.
Yeah. She does it all, according to her.
Mm-hmm. Yep. She still plays 13 instruments. I thought it was 11 though at one point.
I don't know how many it is. I know it's more than 10 and less than 15, but if you ask her to name the instruments, she can't name them because she doesn't play that many instruments. I heard that one time she listed songwriting as an instrument because she didn't know what to say.
Where's the piccolo?
Yeah.
She was connected to the Gilgo Beach murders at one point. Yep. That was before Rex was ever found.
Yeah.
Yep. She had a whole story. She has a whole story about it, how she's connected to it.
Oh my God, I don't think I knew that she had a whole story. That's crazy. Wow.
Oh, I need to find that live. Yeah, she's got a whole story about it.
I thought that was something like Wes made up and she just like went along with as a joke. I had no idea she had this whole story. She's severely unwell.
Hold on. Don't make. Now you're making me second guess myself and my memory. Shit.
Well, Wes would know for sure, so I could always find out from him.
Maybe Wes is trolling me right now because I can't remember. I don't know. Okay, let me keep playing this. Poor Apple. She keeps dropping.
It was working before. I don't know why it's not working now.
I wonder if she's on what she's on.
And
on her
so I
phone,
sent
I know
him a
that.
picture like of me naked, and I said, "See, I'm not fat." And he never responded back to me saying, "Oh, I'm a child." I just found out today, so that's kind of fucking different. But he was calling me fat, and I just wanted to show him that I just want to show people that I'm not fucking fat. That's all.
She was run from a community she was once a moderator for after mocking the death of a community member's husband, and had channels dedicated to exposing her appalling behavior.
Green flag, you make fun of people.
But even that wasn't enough to warrant her expulsion from the platform. Instead, she got even worse, and would even go on to post a sketchy GoFundMe of her own. But suspect GoFundMes are hardly the only similarity between Coco Berthman and Jessie. They both sat down with Chris Hansen to tell their stories, but Coco had a seat before she was exposed. Jessie demanded her place on the hot seat after she was already outed, her shroud of lies worn away to tatters.
And what do you do now, Jesse, in terms of your creation of content?
Sorry, I totally skipped over the Coco thing and just went right to Jessie.
It's okay.
In your presence, what's your goal? What do you do now?
On YouTube, I will be doing skits, making music, just some parodies.
There is another thing that Coco and Jessie have in common: a long history of false claims, slander, and defamatory statements against detractors, critics, and anyone who crossed her.
You falsely accused content creators of being predators and pedophiles.
Berthman and Jessie would learn that some lies, lines, and people should never be crossed, and sometimes they carry real-world repercussions.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think what bothers me the most about this is it's not just the falsity of what she's alleged and stirring up the controversy and using up resources and damaging people's reputation, perhaps permanently, but it's also the fact that she's extorting people.
While she was around YouTube for a number of years, Jessie flew mostly under the radar until 2021, when she was part of AZ's community on her T-Spiracy channel.
Jessie was probably a moderator for me for probably
And Bliss, this is going into what you were talking about.
Yep.
Do you have anything to add to this before I play?
I don't think so. I don't.
Okay. I can drop AZ's link too. I have her already in here.
Actually, I'll drop the 2 videos that I watched.
Of AZ's?
About
Yeah,
Jessie.
that works.
Yeah.
say 9 months or so, but she's been a part of the community since before that, and unfortunately after.
According to AZ, while Jessie was a little quirky, she wouldn't call her problematic. All of that changed, however, when AZ took Jessie's moderator wrench after months of increasingly bizarre and unhinged behaviors.
She's probably one of the only people I've had to just take the wrench away from, which was not fun to do to begin with, but I think that wrench meant more to her than she's willing to admit, and it was really a really sad day because I was covering Gabby Petito like daily for a while, and she was in my streams, and she started offering 1-800-Sandals vacations to my live chat, and that was kind of a problem because we were covering Gabby Petito, and that was like a serious subject, and here I have a moderator who is telling people to call 1-800-Sandals vacation. So that was like the first red flag.
Jessie took losing her mod status well for about 5 minutes. Then all hell broke loose and Jessie began to lash out.
And at first she said sorry, right? And then like I want to say 20 minutes later, she started hitting me up, telling me that I was the one that was going to be sorry for taking her wrench away, and that I can't take a joke. And everybody was telling her I'm the one with the problem. And it completely went upside down and inside out, like quickly.
In an instant, AZ went from a friend to foe in Jesse's eyes, and she would spend the next few months attacking her.
She's accused me of relapsing. She's accused me of harassing her. She's accused me of sending her threatening messages. She's actually falsified a bunch of DMs between us, trying to make me look like the bad guy, which I easily debunked.
That shady GoFundMe Jesse posted in January of 2022, it was to help her fight what she called a conspiracy led by AZ and her followers.
Then she created a GoFundMe so she could get a restraining order against me, and she needed $600. So
it wasn't clear what the money would be used on.
It said like, oh, if I don't get the restraining order, then I'm just gonna pay my bills with it. It said something about buying lunch every day.
And there was no proof provided. But what was clear was that Jesse would stop at nothing to discredit AZ.
It is always accusations. She has never showed proof of anything. The one time she did, it was fake screenshots, like I said, and I debunked her like immediately, and she never used them again. So no, nothing. She tells everybody that I raked in a bunch of money from Gabby Petito. I had a fundraiser according to her, and I was supposed to give it to Gabby Petito Foundation, and I just kept it all. And she even has a dollar amount, okay? I never had a fundraiser, ever. She gets this $4,000 number. I don't know where she gets it from, and she tells everybody that I pocketed the money.
What Jesse fails to realize is that these claims are illegal. Jesse may want to believe her false defamatory statements are harmless quips, as she tries to excuse her behavior behind trolling. But
sorry, AZ cracks me up. She's funny.
Yeah, no, she is really funny. And just a little like piece of information. So you heard how AZ said that like Jessica would say things like, oh, everybody's coming to me and they're saying that like you're doing this and they believe me over you. You heard how she said that? Jessica still says the same exact stuff today. She'll be like, oh, people are coming to me and everyone's saying they don't believe Haiti anymore. Like everyone's telling me. It's like no, but no one's going to her, no one watches her, no one cares. Like she is just a pathological liar, basically.
And the DMs that AZ was just talking about, in one of the links that I dropped, AZ goes over them like meticulously and fully proves that it was all falsified. Like she tried to make AZ look like this horrible person. And I'm going to keep it real, y'all. Not the biggest fan of AZ, but she's very good at what she did, super entertaining, and she did not deserve any of that shit. And if you're going to lie on her, she was one to come and prove it.
Oh, yeah. She, Jesse, I'll have to I should have grabbed the clip, to be honest, but it was so stupid. I don't know. I don't have it like pulled up and ready, but this Looney Tunes, Jesse, said that, she did this whole rant about how I was one of the people that Janelle Evans from Teen Mom, she said, Google teen mom, drug dealer, riding bike, something Janelle. I don't remember what it was, but she was saying basically that I was like one of the sisters or something that Janelle got a restraining order on.
That's so ridiculous.
Yeah, and it's hilarious because for one, I've never even been to North Carolina. And number two, I'm an only child.
Wow. No, she just makes up the most ridiculous things about people all the time. And it changes all the time too. Like this week she'll say one thing, next week she'll completely change her story about the person, like all the time.
Yeah, I know I have it on my Twitter. I just have to go find it, but yeah, and she accuses Illuminacy of stuff in the same clip.
Oh, I remember her. She was always cool.
Yeah. She comes up with the most random shit. And like at one point, she said that I worked for MTV and like I sold
That's funny because
stuff
she said
to
that she
the like gossip mags.
Oh, what? I know that's where does she get this shit from? That's funny though.
I have no idea.
She told a lie that she worked for like VH1 or something. I know she said that she was Janelle's personal assistant, and Wes called her on it and got her to admit that she was lying. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Her personal assistant.
it was something like that. I'm pretty sure it was her personal assistant. Yeah.
She's so crazy. Let me see how much of. Do you want me to put this on like 1.5 times speed or keep playing it at this speed?
Yeah, just a little bit more faster. Yeah, it is a little slow moving.
According to defamation attorneys Dan Warner and Ray's Muhammad of RM Warner Law, she is opening herself up to a number of potential consequences, something a woman nearing 30 should understand.
When she makes an allegation like this, which she does clearly for attention and views and clicks and drama, it can stick. It can damage somebody's reputation.
There's a higher standard, and you have to prove malice, which is basically the person knew what they were saying was false, or they had a really good idea that it was false, but they just said it anyway.
It's really disgusting that somebody, it's a violence of criminal mind. And in terms of the recourse, we're going with reputational harm first, but there may be more than that. There may be significantly more. There could be a malicious prosecution claim. There could be a false light claim. There could be a lot.
Lying, defamation, slander, libel, and possible fraud are one thing, but Jessie was also constantly being called out for her overly sexual content and behavior.
I think she needs help, and I think she needs to stop the behavior and just be done with it. She needs to just stop. That's it. Stop.
Wild to hear from Steve McRae.
But I don't think she can, and I don't know how to get through to her to do that.
Her non-age restricted live streams may have advertised Animal Crossing, but what anyone of any age may have stumbled across could have been a live
Crossing
show complete with moaning, a reading of her wolf-related pornography featuring herself as the main character, or a more explicit offering where she would lotion her body or bounce suggestively on an exercise ball with the goal of showing as much skin as possible. Often, these streams would end with masturbation and an equally crass sign-off.
Thank you for.
Oh, and just so everybody knows, the size of her in her videos is not what she is.
Oh no,
Your eyes are deceiving you.
Yeah, she is much larger than she appears. She always, I don't know why she has this thing with saying that she's just about 4'11" and so tiny. Like she is short. Don't get me wrong. Being 4'11" is short, but she's not tiny in any other way minus her height. You know.
No, I'm saying like she will Photoshop the shit out of herself.
Oh yeah, that too. I mean, yeah, her face. I mean, she photoshopped her face and her body.
She took her whole elbow out.
Yeah, she should just own how she looks. Like I said before the stream started, she's not like she has the potential to be very pretty. You know, I don't know why she photoshopped herself to high heaven.
I agree.
Like this.
Have you ever sent an unsolicited nude of yourself to someone else?
Yes, in my lifetime, yes, I have.
Okay. And why would you do that?
I get a lot of attention from being a beautiful girl, so I understand that it's not right, but I've always had positive responses and everything. I think they've always, sent things back, or water emojis, sexted with me, stuff like that.
There were also a growing number of YouTubers and community members complaining that Jessie was sending unsolicited nudes, and when asked to stop, she would ignore their pleas.
Yeah, you just have to tell me to stop, and then I will. Sometimes it's a little bit hard for me because you had me going at first. Then he told me that he has a girlfriend and he would appreciate if I stopped, tried to communicate with him like that. And I didn't really handle that well. And that's the truth. I did send him one more photo, and then he told me again. And from there I stopped. And I was kind of embarrassed that I did that again.
When pressed to explain her...
Like at what level of psycho do you need to be that you can't control sending nudes?
She literally said it was hard for her not to because they had her going. Excuse me, what? Just don't send it. Like,
thank you again, Poncho.
Objects in the mirror are larger than they appear.
Yes, exactly. Thank you so much.
And Tebow, drop that link for the unedited interview. I want to watch that tomorrow.
Yeah. And she just sits here and just openly is like, to Chris Hansen, of all people. Just like, yeah, I can't control myself.
I know.
I'm a nude hustler.
I wonder, what she thought going into this. Like, she definitely thought that, it was not going to go the way it went. I think she thought, Chris was going to be, on her side or something, and it did not go that way at all.
I don't know.
I have to
think
remember.
it's
Have you guys? I don't know, Bliss, if you've heard all of Wes's phone calls. You guys, this gets so much. This seems kind of maybe not as funny and crazy, but this is just kind of like a history. But all of her crazy and like her lolcow stuff is all not so much in this Chris Hansen clip or video interview.
she's
Sit
got
down.
a
What
lot of
all
those
them?
clips floating around. I mean, I just saw a short of her last week in the shower. She's in the shower making a video.
Chris, I don't know if you know this, but that's not an irregular thing. She does that all the time. But her parents actually had to soundproof the bathroom because of her.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to shit on anyone's parents. They're not like in any of this. They sound like the ultimate enablers. Like, there's no reason why.
I don't understand how. I mean, like, if it was me, my parents would be like, get a job or get out. Like, like you're 32, do something, I don't understand.
Wow.
Like, she's come live crying because they've taken, was it her dildo or was it her laptop?
They took her vibrator away and she had a meltdown.
Yep.
Oh my God. They need to take the Wi-Fi. Like, why hasn't that been done? And she was just lying to Chris Hansen, right? Because I don't know if he said it, but she said she gets upset when you get her going, blah, blah, and then, I always stop when people tell me to stop. But that time I sent one more, and that was the minor that she was talking about, right? Well, the one that said they were a minor.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure, yeah. But basically, if she's speaking, you can just assume that she's lying, basically.
Wow.
And she does this on her Discord server. Like, she puts her nudes on her Discord server. She did.
Yeah, she said it was a not safe for work server, but she didn't have it as 18 plus or anything. So there could have been underage guys in there. She denies that, but that is the truth.
She denies everything.
Yeah. She tells a completely different story now. She tries to rewrite history, but thanks to Wes and even Rakin, who have all the evidence, thank God.
I even have all her old, I have a separate folder, an Evil Little McNuggets. She made a separate channel going at Evil Little McNuggets.
Really? She made a separate channel for that?
Yeah.
Wow. That's unhinged. She's convinced that Evil McNuggets is still around, and I know they're in the chat right now, but she's convinced that that person is still doing things to her. Every once in a while she'll drop a post or a comment saying oh, they did this. It's I haven't seen them at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
She's gonna have a full come apart. Just wait. Yeah, she will. But yeah, if you ever need that old stuff from the channel she did on you, I have it. Yeah. And she used to go McNuggets or something like that. I can't do it.
Yeah, McNugget, she's still obsessed with you, just so you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how long's it been since Conspiracy? She gets stuck on things.
Oh, definitely. I mean, mine's not nearly as long as them. They haven't talked about her in years. I haven't talked about her in months, and she still posts about me every single day, I'm pretty sure.
She's great. That's got to be some sort of disorder.
There's something wrong with her, for sure.
Girl. Something ain't. I mean, has she ever been 5150 before?
No, but that she really should be. I mean, she got arrested. That's not the same thing, though. She really needs to be hospitalized.
That's shocking to me that she hasn't. You said she has been arrested?
Yeah. She went to jail
for domestic violence.
17 days, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't enough.
And since her sit down, she has a restraining order against her.
Yep. Even though she still says his name all the time, though, even though it's against, she's not allowed to, and it's a violation. She doesn't seem to care.
Well,
Yeah.
why would she? Like, doesn't seem like she's been held accountable for anything her entire life. So,
I mean, you would think that going to jail would be like a shock and she would change, but apparently not.
wow.
I heard she choked a chicken.
What?
I don't know. The chat just said I heard she choked a chicken.
Interesting. I know that she was apparently when she was in jail, she said that she made, this is what she said, this is not my words, this is what she said, that she made friends with all the black girls and that they called her like Chicken Nugget or something like that was her nickname, something like that.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's her story.
Oh God, she's so gross. Okay, I'm gonna play this.
Actions, Jessie would come up with an excuse, an assault when she was younger.
And you have made allegations in the past that you yourself have been a victim or survivor of predatory behavior. Tell me about that.
Now, depending on who she told and when, her age ranged from 8 to 13 years old in the story. But it wasn't just the age that would change.
Yeah, that's actually why I started watching To Catch a Predator, because I really like stings and everything, catching people that were just like this person who catfished me.
And what happened in the instance where this person catfished you?
Jessie told the story on various live streams several times in the months leading up to this interview. And while the major beats remained largely unchanged, there were massive variations.
I was on MySpace and they pretended to be like an emo scene kid. So we talked for a couple weeks and then he asked if I wanted to, well, he didn't ask, he said, let's meet in person. Like I had very strict parents, so I wasn't allowed to go out past 7 o'clock at night and everything. So it was kind of like I snuck out. So that was on me. I did sneak out.
And what happened in this incident?
Well, when I was in the car, I thought that I was drinking a Monster and it was a Four Loko, and Monsters always tasted really bad for me. So, but since it was late at night and I was really tired, I wanted to be awake and just like have fun. I wasn't going there to hook up because first of all, I was a virgin, I was a girl, I didn't know, and I was just excited to be like with someone from MySpace and everything. And they gave me a Monster. I mean, they gave me what I thought was a Monster, but what I know now is a Four Loko. And of course, the next day I was hungover, never drank before, so I didn't.
Hey, Shyla, is this too fast or is this okay?
I think it's perfect, but just so everyone knows, is a very important piece of information. The person that she's talking about, that she's telling this story about, oh, it was Chicken Little. Okay, thanks, guys. That she's telling the story about, is dead at the time she's telling the story. He unalived himself, and she made up this completely false story about this guy who's not even there to defend himself. Not that he should have to. That's awful, but yeah, that's a very important piece of information.
Yes, Corey Lush is the younger brother of a YouTuber that was pretty popular or well known at the time, and he took his life in October 2018, and he was oh my God, hold on. He was either late 20s, early 30s or something, because his older brother turned it into like mental health advocacy type. So that's how it became more known about. So I don't even know why she's accusing him of something like this. But it's gross.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Know what was actually going on, kind of thing. But years later, having drinking experiences, I was like, I drank a Four Loko, that's what it was. So I ended up being intoxicated by the time we got to the house, because it was about a 15-20 minute drive, I would say. And
Jessie was adamant she was abducted by a much older man who posed as an 18-year-old on MySpace. The man picked her up and she was assaulted and kept overnight. Her parents never called the police or looked for their 8 to 13-year-old missing daughter. The next day, Jessie was dropped off in the ghetto, her words. Jessie's parents picked her up, and the police were never called.
And you were gone all this time, and they didn't figure it out? They didn't call police? They weren't worried?
the next morning they were worried, and I lied. I said that I was at a friend's house. They were asking me who, and I didn't want to divulge the details or anything. Like I just wanted to stay in my room and everything. And they were like, "What's going?" Because I was always a generally bubbly girl, and always just always had a smile on my face. They called me Jessie Sunshine, and then I just blurted out what happened. And then from there, they were crying and they were calling the whole family, telling them what happened. And I was like, please don't call the police. And like my uncle spoke to people and he spoke to a cop and everything to find more information. And I didn't want a police report. I didn't want testing done. I was too traumatized. I really did not want to talk about it as much as I could. And my parents put me in therapy. So yeah, I did not want the police involved, even though they were informed. It was up to me to want to do something. And I said I really didn't want to do it also because, you know.
So you told your parents?
Yes.
And did they tell the police?
No. So what it is my my dad told my uncle, and my uncle works in a jail. He for AA meetings and everything. So he has connections with law enforcement, and he asked them what they should do. And
so it never officially got reported to police, but you told your parents, who told your uncle who works at a jail, who
yeah, I did.
Mentioned
My
something
dad
to
told him. Yeah.
Got it. And whatever happened to this guy who allegedly assaulted you?
Just days.
Okay, do you guys believe her story?
No.
No.
We went from super strict parents. She had to be inside by 7. They're not going to report something like that. And she thinks at 8 to whatever age she was that she's the one that gets to control whether something comes about it. No.
Also, when she tells the story now, she's changed the age that it happened so many times. She says 8 sometimes, she'll say 15 other times. And in this very interview, she swears that she was in the 7th grade. You're not 8 or 15 or in the 7th grade. So, I mean, her story it's just fucked up everywhere.
Charlotte's right. Charlotte says this is why real victims aren't believed.
Yep. Exactly.
Yep.
I totally agree.
Later, Jesse's kidnapper was surrounded by police in the woods, and after a tense standoff, he admitted to kidnapping and assaulting many women before taking his own life.
I heard rumors of standoff and all these crazy things. From there, I didn't
stand off.
want to talk about him.
When you say standoff, what do you mean? What happened?
Like what I was told is that he confessed to assaulting multiple women, and then he shot himself in Shirley's woods. There's like a specific location that people we grow up with, you would know where it is, but
right. But the story you've told in the past is that he was cornered by police for this incident and others, and that he confessed to this incident and others, and then killed himself in front of police in the woods. But that's not what happened, right? He
right. And I want that clarified.
He did kill himself in October 2018.
Strange that a crime with such salacious details didn't make national news, considering her attacker was the brother of who she called a famous YouTuber. Jessie told that story time and time again, but it wasn't until early August 2022 that she would put a name to her alleged abuser.
By Corey, whom do you mean by Corey?
And this is when it would all fall apart for Jessie.
Corey Lush, which is Matthew Lush's brother.
Right, Matthew being a famous YouTube content creator, and Corey having been very popular on MySpace and some other areas of the internet.
Her attacker, the much older man who had posed as an 18-year-old and kidnapped and took advantage of Jessie, was the brother of YouTuber Matthew Lush.
All right, so I told myself I would never, ever do this again, but you know what? Here we are!
There were a few problems with this story. Chief amongst them was Corey's age.
And how did you know that this was Corey, and how old was Corey at the time?
I believe he was, because I remember him laughing and saying like, oh, I'm 28 or whatever, right? And he was.
What just happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden, Bliss is gone. But she said she got to hop down for a bit. She's listening, and hopefully they'll come back up.
Oh, okay. I was like, I heard something, and that was weird. Okay. Sorry.
I don't know for sure because he lied, and other girls in my school were telling me that he's lied to other girls and did similar things to girls older than me. So with alcohol though, but I didn't know, like I didn't willingly drink alcohol because I really didn't know. I thought I was drinking a Monster to stay awake and just hang out and kind of like, have fun. Because I didn't even know what sex was or anything like that.
Born in 1991, he was 16 in 2007, and not a much older man posing as an 18-year-old online. In her original story, her kidnapper was alone, but in this new version, she was picked up in a white van by his friends, plied with alcohol, and then shuttled to a home where Corey was waiting. Again, Corey would have been 16 years old at this time, but in Jesse's new story, he had a gang of assistants who would both pick up and drop off females he met on MySpace.
I did sneak out to meet this person, but end up being several guys, which were his roommates, Corey's roommates, and they picked me up in a white van, and they brought me to the house in Shirley. And from there, they walked me to the door, and then they were saying like, oh, we're gonna go, you guys have fun. And from there, that is when I was like, oh, where is whatever his name was on MySpace, which I don't recall. But he said, oh, that's me. I was using a fake catfish profile. And well, he didn't say catfish. I was using a fake profile. So yeah, he said he was bragging about his brother before it happened and everything. And Yeah, and he knew because I was following him on MySpace, and it was kind of just like public knowledge. So
And
yeah, he took advantage of that.
What year did this happen? What year did?
I don't remember. I do remember it was 7th grade. I might have said that I was 12, 13, but I don't do math correctly, and I will say that 100% was 7th grade, and it was right before high school. I mean, I was after like the whole discussion and kind of just making fun of how like I was kind of stupid for falling for the trick and everything. He took me into the bedroom, like he actually like physically carried me into the bedroom. I do remember like exactly how the house was set up. I remember everything about the house. There was like a kitchen. It was very small. There was a kitchen, and then there was a hallway, and next to the room was the bathroom. And I was on the bed, and he held me down from I was on my stomach.
And you're saying that he assaulted you sexually?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for it must have been like 2 hours, I would say, because
I'm sorry, she's a sick bitch. She's sitting here with a smirk on her face telling this story.
So disturbing that she smiles the entire time. Like, she gets joy in like trying to ruin this dead guy's reputation. It's horrible.
Right. She's so sick.
She really is.
And honestly, she'd probably do this if she hasn't already. Actually, I know she's blackmailed others. I know she has.
She did. She tried to extort $50,000 from that guy, Jody.
Yep, I was gonna say I know she's done it.
Yeah.
just from like the timing and everything.
What I would want to know is, why would Corey brag that he was the brother of Matthew Lush prior to assaulting her? But we can't ask him for any of those details. Because sadly, there is one part of Jesse's story that can be confirmed. Corey Lush passed away. Not in the woods after a dramatic standoff with police in 2007, but 11 years later, in 2018, when he took his own life. There were no police, no dramatic admissions of kidnapping and assault, nothing but a man's name being dragged through the mud after he is no longer here to defend himself.
My little brother passed a week ago. He felt like he was unloved. And that wasn't true.
Her excuses wore thin, and as Chris dug deeper into Jesse's tale, more questions would arise.
Why did you tell the other story earlier?
Because I think that there was something that happened with my brain that's more trauma related that I've done more research on, that it happens. It happens more significantly for people who are dealing with things that are related to like a famous person, where they block out things and then they're told different things happened, and then in their mind it becomes their reality. It's a very common thing, and it's very unfortunate because that's just, I really thought that, and I said that to people, and but now I have to clarify that that's not what actually happened, and work on that.
For instance, who would stay online friends with their alleged attacker years after the alleged assault?
After this allegation against Corey Lush, did you stay in contact with him?
Oh, no, I was traumatized. That's the last thing I would want to do.
But you were still friends on MySpace in 2010.
I don't know. I can't.
Well,
I can't
I'm
think
telling
that
you that we found that. So if the
Oh,
allegation
I
was in
don't know.
2006,
Maybe I was
why are
trying
you still
to
friends with him in
pretend it
2010?
Yeah,
Just get ready. She's getting amped up.
I don't know. This happened a long time ago. I mean, I might have some things kind of different than how I thought it happened.
Jesse had no answer either. To rule out the unlikely possibility that Corey was an underage mastermind with a white van and a crew of underlings ready to do his bidding, I asked his brother Matthew. He was understandably shocked to hear the accusations being made against Corey, and he confirmed two things. One, Corey lived with his mom in 2007 and was a sophomore in high school. Two, not only did he not have a white van in 2007, he didn't even have a bike, as it had been stolen sometime earlier.
Do you think it was fair to tell the story originally the way you did, and now to back off it? I mean, the allegations are serious, Jesse.
Right.
What you're saying is
So
that
that's what
this
I thought.
fellow, now dead from suicide,
Mhm.
Sexually assaulted you, and there's no evidence. And again, I take this very seriously because sexual assault is a very serious allegation. I spend a lot of my time professionally going after predators who try to do this. It's a large commitment, ethically and journalistically, on my part.
Mhm.
And so I want to ask you this with all the appropriate sensitivity, but nothing seems to add up here in this case.
She's
Seeing
still
as he tells her
smiling.
story, Chris would give Jesse a chance
She's
to retract her
sick.
statement.
Yeah.
There's a lack of evidence there. And when you take a look at it in the big picture, Jesse,
Mhm.
when you look at allegations that you've sent unsolicited nude photos of yourself to people, that you have made false
Yeah,
claims
people
against
that were in
other
my
people.
NSFW disc.
Hey, do you know if she's still sending nudes present day?
Not that I know of. I'm sure if she had the opportunity, she would jump at it, but no one like talks to her anymore. So, you know.
Oh, here, Claire. I'm going to text it to you. Or I can drop it. I don't care. Let me keep playing this real quick. It's almost done, and then we can. I've got a.
I'm just saying. Let me get to it, and then I'll give you
crazy video for you.
Allegations on your part false of sexual harassment, sexual assault. You falsely accused content creators of being predators and pedophiles. All it would seem to enhance your presence on social media. And how do you answer those allegations, those claims?
I haven't accused anyone of anything that isn't true.
But you offer no. When you make these allegations, which are horrific for all the reasons we know, you don't offer any proof. You say these things, and then
I can't show proof of what happened to me.
Well, I'm not talking about you in this particular incident. I'm talking about the allegations that you have made against other people about being pedophiles and predators and committing crimes like sexual harassment and sexual assault. When it appears that you, by sending unsolicited nudes, would be the one carrying out some sort of harassment here, including a nude that was sent to a minor.
Okay, so we can get into that. Absolutely. He was a sock account. How would I know that of his age?
Instead, she doubled down and became increasingly aggressive, attacking Chris, myself,
right.
and other community members that she had an axe to grind.
If somebody is lying about being a victim or survivor to get attention for whatever reason,
that wouldn't make any sense. Why would someone do that?
It takes away, well, because they want attention, but it takes away
Why would,
real
Chris,
attention.
No,
Let me finish.
No woman wants attention from a sexual assault or lying about a sexual assault. No woman. That is horrific. That's the worst thing that a human being could go through. And for you to say that didn't happen to me and I'm just making it up
I'm just saying that there's a lack of evidence there. Some of the story doesn't make sense.
Okay, well,
and this let me finish. And this would be a good time for you to come clean on this. These are very serious allegations.
Oh. Yeah, and I'm happy to take a polygraph.
And you've made them against somebody who's dead. You've sent
in her mind right there, her eyes were like, oh, fuck, what?
I know. She did not think it was gonna. She probably thought she was gonna go on, tell her story. He'd be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Men are horrible. I'm so sorry that happened to you." But that's not how it happened. She tried to she went going after him after this too. She still talks shit.
She still talks about him.
Yes.
And she wears this almost like a badge of honor. It's very strange.
Yeah, she got a cameo from this because she was, on Chris Hansen. So that's how she was able to get her own cameo.
Yeah, she makes it like she some celebrity. It's bizarre.
Yeah, girl, you were told to have a seat by Chris Hansen. I would not go telling people that and bragging about it. That's humiliating.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
And she always says, I'll take a polygraph. Just pay for it.
Oh,
that's her thing.
So first of all, there's a reason that polygraphs are not admissible in court. And two, when Wes actually was going to do it, then she freaked out and backed out.
Figures.
Yeah.
She's such a chicken.
She really is.
She's all talk.
Yeah, and all her talk is lies, so.
Oop. We got Claire.
Oh, hey, Claire.
Well, hello.
Hey.
I'm so sad that it's not working for Apple.
I know. Well, hello, Miss Claire.
Hello. Hey. Steph, I'm blown away. I didn't know half of this. I have to apologize to so many people in the community, for being blindsided by that crazy ass B.
I didn't know either. I was in the anti-caging community. I didn't know any of this until literally this September that just passed is when I learned all this. So
the more I find out, the more I understand why people were so mad at me and why I got so trashed. And it's just my thing. I just I don't know what's going on. So I just ostrich the hell out. I just I don't like the drama. I lost mods.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
No, I did an AIT with that crazy B because a larger channel, which I won't name because I can't stand him and I won't even say his name to even put it out there.
Yeah, don't give him attention.
Exactly, but he was much larger than me, and I just, he said, "Oh, it would be funny," and I had no idea really who he was. And I can't say that certain people didn't try to give me a heads up. But I was just listen, it's only a stream. I'm just going to do it. And then that's it. I don't know who this person is, whatever. And it was, she was weird on my stream, but she wasn't crazy. But then I actually talked to some people she did some stuff to. And that's one of the only streams for 5. You guys know I don't delete my stuff. Like if I did it, I'm gonna leave it there. Like I did it at the time, and I believe in the record, and I own up to my shit, and I'm owning up to it now. God, everybody who tried to tell me before I did that stream not to do it, I apologize. She crazy. She's insane.
It really
it hurt so many people, and I didn't know at the time. Like,
You're good, girl. Hey, you know what? By the way, congrats on 100K. It is so.
Thank you.
It couldn't happen to a better person.
Long time since we were sitting in chat just talking about
That's
like
amazing.
right?
I'm so proud of you. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, did you even have 100 or did you even have 1,000 subs at the time?
No, because every time, like, because of like, I have a bad habit of like keeping my head down and stepping in mierda, shit. So every time I would get close to 1,000, I would lose 500, like swear. For years. But then I just kept to myself for quite a while and just kept my head down and did my true crime and found an audience. And to be honest, it only took off like the last 18 months. It was from doing so many trials back to back and just doing it just slightly different than the larger channels. So
just be proud of yourself. Like you've done it,
I can't really believe it. But I do wear my petty pants. I want to say thank you, haters, because I wouldn't have 100,000 subs if it wasn't for you. So keep talking your shit. It's free advertising. Like I benefit. And you
don't you love it?
Yeah, I'll wear those petty pants a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, I would be too. Trust me.
Yeah, but it's surreal. I'm just glad they gave me the check mark so nobody can pretend to be me anymore.
Oh, that's even cooler. That's awesome.
Yeah, they did. That's all. I just don't want anybody pretending to be me like they do out there. Like,
oh, I've been cloned so many times. It's
well, Steph, it keeps you from going to chats. It keeps you from being associating with people because you don't like everywhere you go, somebody starts some crap.
Even Jessica did that, actually. Speaking of people doing that, Jessica did that. She took Wes's full name, so people were looking up Wes and find her.
Yeah,
they were. She took his full name, everything.
Yep. Really? How is she still out there?
She's desperate. She is so thirsty for attention. It's really sad, honestly.
I mean, but she don't have an audience or anything, right?
No. Like she'll get like 4 people tops, maybe. Like, that's what I heard anyway. I never watched it.
Hey, Beezer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no. This morning I should have recorded it because she had 2 people watching, so I was one.
Wow, 2. I know. I guarantee you that the other person was probably Clay, who's in the chat now, because he always tells me what's going on. Thank God for Clay. He keeps me informed.
Well, Clay, then you must have seen her having a conversation with her dog because nobody was there to talk to.
Wow.
So she was having a full back and forth with her dog about FOIA requests.
One time I took a screen recording, so she had a live stream and there was nobody there at all. So she had a full conversation with herself in the chat. And so I guess I must have been there, but it wasn't showing that anyone was there. But I took a screen record. No, I wasn't there. She left it up. I was able to see it afterwards. So she had a full conversation with herself in the chat, like over 40 messages back and forth, like we're actually responding to herself as if she was someone else responding.
Yeah, she does this. Oh, while we're here, let's just have an icebreaker real quick. Let me show you guys how formal she is. This is her formal cease and desist.
Hi everyone, I'm in the shower. This is a formal cease and desist for all the channels that talk about me, including Westmost, Green Frog, Cyberspeak, all of you, every single one of you. This is a formal cease and desist, so stop what you're doing. You're going to go to jail, and I'm going to get you prosecuted. So cease and desist. stop talking about me. And that is all. Okay? Cease and desist. All of the drama channels that talk about me need to cease and desist. Because you're going to be prosecuted, you're going to be arrested, you're going to be in jail. And I will make sure that you can't silence me anymore. This is a cease and desist. Now stop. Green Frog, Gypverse Creek, West Smoke, all the other fucking channels. There's a whole list because apparently a lot of people are obsessed with me. Cease and desist. And Chris Hansen, if you continue to talk about me, I will make sure your whole world comes crashing down.
I never saw that before. I have a much shorter like version of that, but it's silent and it's maybe like 10 seconds. So I never heard that. I never knew that was her doing a cease and desist. Like the one I have is muted.
Really?
Yeah. So that was amazing to actually hear for the first time. Like I've used it in B-roll before. I never heard her. I never heard what she was saying.
She is so crazy.
Seriously.
Everything you show is just crazier and crazier.
She still does that creepy manic laugh too.
It's scary.
Oh. If you think that's crazy, let me give you just one quick little snippet of her going off on Wes Mose. I hope this volume is not too loud, so just warning you now. But this is her going off on Wes, who is working with Chris Hansen. He does a lot of the producing behind this. So shout out to Wes. I'm going to drop his channel link as well. But this is her going off on Wes. And when she talks about rape, she's talking about the Corey Lush stuff that she got called out. We just watched.
She was raped.
I'm paying people money.
She was raped. I love it. I'm West Most and I love rapes.
Guys, that wasn't me saying that. Just so we're clear, that was Jesse doing an impersonation.
That was not an impersonation.
That's crazy. You, Regan, I'm sure you heard the one where she was flipping out about me, right? The hey, she screeches my name. That's
Is it the one where she's in the car?
I don't know where she is, but she is flipping out. She lost it. Like that's the most unhinged I ever heard her. And people were like, "Oh my god!" When they heard that, they're like, "You should be scared for your life." Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see how much is on this. There's 15 minutes on this. We can finish this I'm going to drop this link for this stream here that we're watching, or this video. But there's a stupid funny video I wanted to kind of watch to close out at least this stream.
Okay.
So, we can finish this one. It's not too long, if that's good with you guys.
Yep.
It's so good to see you, Beezer.
Solicited nudes to people. You've made false allegations. And according to at least one member of the TCAP community, you tried to extort money. Isn't it time to stop this? Isn't it time to stop trying to steal attention from real victims?
No, because it's actually happened to me. So, that's why everyone in my life knows about this, and they think that you're a disgusting human being. You can't handle the truth. You can't dig into facts. You're a horrible journalist. You know for a fact that you're not digging into anything.
This is your chance to tell the truth.
Yes, and I'll take a polygraph test about everything because I know my truth, and I know that I was raped when I was that young, and I knew that I wanted to hide it most of my life, and I didn't talk about it, and I would never make up something like that, especially since that person is scarred into my freaking memory for the rest of my life, and someone touches me a certain way, I think of his freaking face in my freaking head. So,
with multiple chances to apologize for her actions and to anyone she hurt, falsely accused, doxed, or more, she chose to single out only a few people while still playing the victim.
All right. There's nothing else you want to do to clarify any of the allegations that you've made or anything like that?
I want to say that, I do apologize that I made, we're uncomfortable. I think that it's almost like a crazy ex-girlfriend thing where you start with me and then I can't handle when you want to stop. And that's not appropriate. I want to apologize to Joey, even though I did privately, but I do want to apologize to him.
Joey TCAP.
Yeah, because Wes and I were kind of doing like this show kind of thing, and that was not appropriate. I shouldn't be saying things, definitely not appropriate.
And did you ask him for $50,000?
Yes, Wes told me to.
Just a clarification. Wes didn't tell me to make accusations against people. It was my doing, and I shouldn't have done that. Tit for tat is not okay. Why am I trying to get back at people for lying about me? So from here on out, no accusations.
That is absolutely not true. Why do you try to?
No, it is true. It is true, Chris Hansen, and I would love a polygraph test if you're not gonna,
At this point, the interview was getting out of hand, and Chris was ready to pull the plug.
And why would you, in that interview just a moment ago, in this interview, make a false allegation against me?
Wait, what was false?
Why would you say
me?
something that is just so ridiculous? It's embarrassing. Not to me.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you just tried to do to turn the tables here and make an allegation against me.
No.
It's false.
No, everyone is on my side in my real life because they know exactly what happened.
I think we're done. We're done here. If you want to apologize to anybody else, now's the time to do it.
But like the crazy ex-girlfriend she claims to emulate.
All right, why don't you go take a polygraph and let us know how that works out.
Oh,
Anything
no, I
else
need
you
the
want to
money
say,
for it.
Jesse? Anything else you want to say?
No, I think that you have more questions for me because I know that you have a lot of trolls and people coming into your ear. And, this is very disturbing that, you don't believe.
I think here's what's disturbing. Somebody who makes false allegations to take attention away from real victims. And I've spent an entire career helping real victims. So I'm not going to give you a platform to do that. So Jesse, thanks for being on the show. I appreciate it. One more chance to apologize to anybody else.
You're not going because I was fucking raped. So why would I make that up? You're listening to AZ and Theo.
Jesse was not willing to respect clearly set boundaries and had to be removed from the interview.
All right. Well, thanks for being here. I appreciate it very much. We'll be in touch.
No, I'm not done.
You'll be done when we're done.
That was insane.
And neither one of you, I should point out, just to make it very clear, is involved in the Jesse case. But based upon your review, upon our request, as lawyers with experience in this field, has she committed some sort of a crime here potentially?
Based on what I'm hearing and seeing, I would say yes.
Yeah, I would agree. I think there's extortion. Potentially there's racketeering. I wonder if she's acting alone or if she's acting with others. There could be aiding and abetting. Take this stuff seriously. Don't wait until, it goes viral. If somebody is publishing content about you that is false, it's leading to something that could get bigger, you need to act immediately.
There was something Jesse kept saying in an attempt to take a dig at Hansen and myself in this investigation of her that kept replaying in my head.
That's not right. You have to be an actual journalist and dig into actual information and be ethical.
I decided to take her advice, and we found one more thing Coco and Jesse have in common: time behind bars. While we know Coco was arrested for fraud in February 2022, Jesse spent time locked up in 2018, which, while she has mentioned on her channel before, it wasn't for the reason she wants you to believe.
Everyone knows that I've been falsely arrested, and then the funny thing is that they found marijuana, like copious amounts of marijuana.
To make a long story short, Jesse has often claimed she was arrested on a marijuana-related charge while living in Florida. The amount of marijuana she allegedly had would change each time, but in each version of the story, she was railroaded by a system looking for a scapegoat.
Like when I had my marijuana case, it was only $500 in marijuana, so it was a couple ounces. It was like a pound, and it was like it was less than a pound actually. But why is that? I got no bail. So yeah, I was found with a little bit under 2 pounds of weed, and they were saying that I had intent to sell. And I said to the judge, I was like, how am I not getting bail? I have no priors and no violent history or anything like that. With an assist from AZ, a few phone calls, the work of Skip Tracer, and a Media Freedom of Information Act request, we found something eye-opening. You don't have my mugshot. 1,000% impossible. So, yeah, I know that's a lie. Because my mugshot never came into record, and I made sure of that.
I wouldn't count on that.
Liar.
On May 20th, 2018, Jesse was arrested in Largo, Florida. Her crime? Domestic violence against her partner. According to the 911 transcript, it was a neighbor who called to report the incident, and they initially feared for Jesse's safety. 20 minutes after police arrived, Jesse would be in handcuffs, her partner admitting it was hardly the first time Jesse had put her hands on him. In the victim's own words, the couple was arguing over narcotics, and Jesse didn't feel she was getting her fair share. Before he knew it, the two were in a scuffle, with Jesse leaving visible marks on his body. She was released on her own recognizance the next day, only to be rearrested at the Pinellas County Courthouse on August 1st, 2018 on an outstanding warrant related to that May arrest. The state of Florida required that Jesse undergo a psychological evaluation to gauge her mental competency as a defendant. This is not standard in Florida or Pinellas County. But at any rate, Jesse was deemed mentally competent to face justice for her crimes.
I was only in jail for 30 days, and that was while I was waiting to be seen in court.
In reality, she was jailed a little over 2 weeks before being released. This grin in her mugshot immediately prior to leaving jail is in stark contrast to the teary-eyed Jesse just months earlier. It started to make more sense. How could Jessie possibly respect digital boundaries when she has a documented history of invading physical boundaries in real life? None of this was said to embarrass or shame Jessie, but as a warning to herself as well as others. Coco Berthman didn't start off scamming thousands of dollars or sharing her fictional tale of trafficking on a global stage. She started small. She found families who would take her in. She made moves, made connections, and negatively impacted one life after another. This is the road Jessie could be headed down, and people should be aware. Even her once loyal and supportive friends can agree that Jessie's actions are nothing short of predatory.
What am I supposed to say to defend her? She wants me to like stick up for her now. Like, look, Jessie, I will stick up for you when you're right, and I will condemn you when you're wrong.
And that's all you can do.
I have to go by if what you say is true, that she was sending unsolicited pictures.
Lord.
To people. After they especially said stop, that is unwanted, unwelcoming sexual harassment behavior.
Race, besides criminal liability here, what's the civil liability? What does somebody do who's targeted by a fake victim?
Yeah, well, the number one thing that we're going to look at is the reputational harm, right? So libel, slander, and depending on the jurisdiction, most likely this type of conduct is defamation per se. So there's a presumption that if you accuse me of kidnapping or rape, sexual assault, unwanted touching, that it's most likely going to be defamation per se. And in most jurisdictions, we're going to just presume that that is such a nasty allegation that it's harmed you in some capacity. And then we're going to look at what the actual fallouts were, right?
Did she learn her lesson after interviewing with Chris Hansen and make an effort to change her ways?
Nope.
Not at all. Just 2 weeks after this interview, Jessie would go on a live stream and accuse me of being a pedophile and make videos claiming I had Down syndrome and autism. She would follow that up just days later by doxing my phone number in a YouTube video. Like I said earlier, some people insist on learning the hard way. And Jessie seems content to live in a delusion where she did nothing wrong. One where she is always the victim and where it is fine to make up lies about anyone, anywhere, at any time, whenever she feels attacked, insecure, or just plain bored.
It's disgusting. It really is. I mean, it's a criminal minded play from what I've seen.
Lynn Packer and Renata Ruff were warning the public about Coco Berthman since as far back as 2018. But it took the work of someone who once took Coco into her home to finally put an end to her years-long grift. It shouldn't have to go that far. And when it comes to Jessie, people like Green Frog, Tebow Baggins, Julie Virgo, AZ, and more have worked to warn others about this
Shout out
menace before
Tebow.
it's too late, before she has a chance to cause untold damage to a community or cause she claims to hold dear. These women are both dangerous. They are serial victims who look for their next mark the way any predator does, studying weaknesses while using their skills and cunning to victimize, cannibalize, and dispose of their prey once they have extracted everything they could. They represent an alarming trend that seems to grow with each new social media platform. For attention, for money, or both. And from celebrities like Jussie Smollett to runaway mom Sherry Papini to my own personal experiences with Muse Talks, now known as The Shift, King Midas, Queen of Spade, and others, this plague of false victimhood continues to spread its sociopathic hand across the globe.
I'm a victim. There, I said it. Are you happy?
With no signs of slowing down.
All she does is lie. Like, I love to
Yeah.
expose people too, but it's not fun when they just lie and make things up to level the playing field. Like, anybody, this is another thing. Anybody can turn on a camera and act like an animal like she does. Anybody can turn on a camera and lie. You know what I mean? It requires zero talent to do what she's doing right now. Like, so it just really annoys me. Like,
What's shocking about many of these false victims is that they really think they can get away with this. And I'm unsure as to what motivates them, whether it's an attention-grabbing thing, whether they've convinced themselves in some way that they really are victims. But I can tell you this, it damages the credibility in the cases on behalf of real victims across the country. And it has the potential of swinging too far the other way and making law enforcement and journalists, I suppose, overly suspicious when a victim does bring their story forward. And that's not a good thing for anyone involved. We'll see what happens with Jessie. I doubt that she's going to get that polygraph and get back to me. As far as Coco Berthman, I'm going to still keep trying to reach out to her. She did get back to me a few months ago talking about the health scare scam and explaining that it was just an idea from a friend of hers and it got out of control. But now she's facing criminal charges. We'll keep an eye on that as well. We'll see you next time on Have a Seat with Chris Hansen. I want to thank Wes most, as always. I'll be watching and listening.
I don't think I ever saw that one where he's sitting down like that. I only saw like the actual interview. Like, you know, I never saw that one. That's cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dropped the link for that one, so
I found the clip where she's screaming my name. I mean, there's like a whole thing, but I have the part just where she's screaming my name if you want to hear it.
do you have it? You can play it.
Okay, yeah, I'll share my screen. It's unhinged, just so everybody know. It's unhinged. Okay, I did the share thing. Okay, there we go.
Let's do it.
Hitty
Jesus.
Yeah.
You know what?
Hitty
She went on a whole rant about me.
I have that stream.
she's so mad. Yeah, that was the best part though.
Yeah, she was in the car.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Yep.
guess she was. Yeah, but yeah, scary. She
I
was
think it
mad.
had to do with FOIA reports.
Yeah, she was mad. I think she was mad like after one of my videos came out because she said that I was saying that she was lying about her sexual assault. I have no idea. Like, bottom line, I have no idea if she was sexually assaulted or not. What I'm saying is that the story that she told is not true. Could something else have happened? Maybe. I don't know. But the story she told about Corey Lush is not true. Like point blank, you know? So that's why
Right.
she's flipping out.
She got caught.
Yeah. Yeah. She can't handle that she got caught.
Nope.
I like your new picture, Apple.
It's cute.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, here's another. Let me show you guys a clip real quick of Psycho. And this is present.
I have been known to do very dark things in my past. Things I'm not exactly proud of. I'm ashamed. I mean, I am just a good little girl. And there's just a character that takes over me. There's nothing I can do. She's in control of me. And when she gets angry, there's no holding her back. She will do whatever she wants to do. She will kill when she wants to kill. I can't stop her.
I haven't seen that either. That's like recent. I need that clip. That's crazy.
Right? Yeah.
That reminds me hardcore of all the, you guys don't know because you're not in the community, but like we got all these FOIA videos of Gypsy Rose. That reminds me hardcore of the videos that we got from her. That's crazy.
She's so creepy.
She really is.
I'll send it to you.
Yes, please.
It didn't stay up very long.
I'm sure. Of course not. That's what she does. She posts and deletes.
Like that is some I'm gonna take your life type stuff.
And she can't help it because another part of her comes out. That's crazy, girl. That's crazy.
Right. And the eyes and everything, all of it.
I know. Oh, I always say that she has Erica Kirk eyes. You know how Erica Kirk has crazy eyes? Like Jessica has those same eyes.
Oh my gosh, don't say that. And I gotta go look.
No, she really does. I swear to God. It's like,
well, I mean, you think Erica Kirk has? I guess that's a totally side topic, but
Erica Kirk has crazy eyes. There's crazy behind those eyes.
they are different. But I don't know. Are they contacts?
It's not the color of them. It's just like the look in her eye. You know?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, because they definitely don't have the same color. It's just the look in her eye.
So did something happen recently that's bringing her back to the forefront? Like,
she is just desperate for attention. She just loves attention.
Well, she was kind of under the radar, under the name Dear What the Heck. And then
that I doxed her in this community. I didn't even know who she was. Once I figured it out, she had already put her own information out, which I can prove. I hate when people say that I dox them because I've never doxed anyone. She had already put out her own name and picture, which is how I figured out who she fucking was. But regardless,
she's trying to play like she was doxed, like nobody knew who she was prior.
Yeah.
When all of us knew who she was.
She was told to have a seat by Chris Hansen. People know who you are, girl.
Right. Especially when your police report is on the screen.
Exactly, yeah.
And your mugshot.
Speaking of those mugshots, so there's this creator, Trixie Lane, who used to be in the Gypverse. She left, but I saw on one of her videos recently because Jessica obsessed over Trixie Lane. She hated Trixie and she obsessed over her. So Trixie did videos on her in response. There was a mugshot on there that I had never seen before.
A different one than the one that we just saw?
Yep, there's a different one from the, when she first got arrested and the crying one. It's a different one. Her hair is up. Yeah, so I reached out to Trixie Lane and I was like, what is the context behind this? I need to know. And she doesn't remember, but she sent me the links to all her videos that are unlisted because she took them down. So I'm gonna like go through them and see if I can figure it out.
I wonder what that one's for.
I know. I maybe it's the same situation because she did have more than one mugshot from that same situation, but still, it's a mugshot I had never seen before. But when I did a background check on her, she did get arrested another time in North Carolina with her sister in like 2012 or something for having an open container. I guess she must have been on a family vacation or something because why was she in North Carolina, you know?
Right. Oh, maybe she's the drug dealer on bike. With her sister.
Yeah, I was like, damn, getting your little sister in trouble. Come on.
Right.
So basically, she got mad at you because she's trying to pretend to be all these different people, and everybody just keeps finding out who she is, and you're just saying so.
Yeah, she's changed her name. Like, I didn't have any idea who she was when she was Dear What the Heck. And now she's hanging out over on Morbids.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And Morbid like hates Case, so he's saying that like that she didn't stalk Case, that Case stalked her, which is not true. I don't think he actually believes that. I think he just hates Case so much that he'll say anything. But Jessica actually thinks that she's like accepted over there, which is adorable. The whole community knows how crazy she is. She's not accepted anywhere in the community. So the fact that she's like trying to go over there now is funny. Like, you're not accepted over there, girl. You're still the laughing stock, the crazy girl who was told to have a seat by Chris Hansen. Like, I'm not even trying to be mean. It's just a fact.
She's always going to wear that badge. Always.
Yes. Exactly. Yep.
I can't get over the mugshot. She was looking at it like it was some kind of model headshot that she was like paying for or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's so bizarre. She's getting arrested and she's smiling at the camera like.
Have you ever heard, Reagan, have you ever heard that phone call that Wes did with her where he gets her to like admit all her lies because he knew the truth about everything, and he gets her to like admit one by one. Like, she tries to lie at first and then he'll be like, oh well, I can verify it right now, and then she's like, oh, I was lying. Oh, I love that call so much.
It depends on. Well, I've heard so many Wes calls.
You probably heard it then. If you heard so many, you had to have heard that one. It's like, I think it's probably on the Addie the Baddie channel.
Yeah, let me see. I had that channel up earlier. Trying to think of what's I didn't realize it's almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 10:41 here.
I wonder if the Cardinals. Anybody know if the Cardinals game is over?
I have no idea. I don't follow sports.
Let me just see. I'm checking for a video here, guys.
Oh,
different video.
It looks like it's over.
Is it over?
Did they play the Padres today?
I don't know who. Everybody went to the Cardinals game, so
They lost. It's over. They lost 6-1.
oh great. Well, shoot, Haiti, or I don't even know if Apple can talk if her mic's working.
No, it's not.
Is anybody available for like a midday stream sometime now that I got my audio fixed?
Yeah, I am. It's so weird because Apple's was working before, now it's not. Like, nothing changed.
Yeah, we were talking to her.
Yeah, I know. I don't get it.
Oh, it might not be over because I have the wrong date. Today's the 18th. And I'm looking at
Apple texted me. She said that she's available if she can sort it out.
Okay. If you guys are up for a second stream of like Jesse's stupid lolcow stuff, we can get something scheduled. I'll figure it out offline and then get something scheduled.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Okay. I know it's late for people, so and I forget time zones. So, and it's especially East Coast. But if that's cool with you guys.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay. Let me make sure to drop your guys' channels. I'm so sorry I had to reschedule this before. And I appreciate those of you that have showed up because I know I was like long gone from my channel for a while. So I'm so far out of the algorithm. I've got to work my way back into it. So let me see. Haiti. Apple. Claire. Bliss. Oh, yep. Gotta get Bliss. Today is... Sorry, guys. I know you can hear me typing. I don't know why my audio is like that. Normally, you can't hear my background at all.
That always happens to me too. People yell at me. They're like, "I can hear you typing." I'm like, "I'm sorry."
Normally, you can't hear anything, which is why I'm afraid that when everybody comes home, you're going to hear the shepherd go off, and it's going to be loud as hell.
I wanted to ask you, Steph, how do you set up, like when you come in, to hear it through your headphones instead of loud? Like I hear everything through my speakers. I can't get my headphones on. Like I've never done Streamlabs before, only StreamYard. So and usually with OBS it connects automatically, but I couldn't even see an option to switch it. Like I keep going to this.
Are you on your computer?
Yeah, I'm on my PC, but that's why my avatar is shaking like crazy. Every time anybody talks, it looks like my mouth is moving because it can hear you all, though it picks it up.
I can always walk you through it like later and show you my screen. Because Lord, I've had my fair share last week of audio.
Lord Tebow just said that even Roadhog couldn't deal with her. That is hilarious because Roadhog could deal with anybody, so that's hilarious. I didn't know that.
Especially if you for content. Oh, sorry, no, sorry.
I mean, she wasn't accepted by very many people at all.
It's the same thing in this community. Even before my video came out, she was not liked. And then my video came out, and then like she was extra not liked, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me see. I think what I'll do is I didn't edit it into my outro, but I'll probably play the what is it? The wolf fucker song of Wes's.
Yeah, he has those good ones.
Yeah, and then I'm going to play the outro. Hey, Stitching. And then we'll get another stream scheduled sometime soon.
Thanks for having me up. Let me apologize for being a dumbass.
No, we've all been there, Claire. Don't worry. I promise.
Now I feel bad that Apple tried the whole stream to get her audio to work. This is like
I know.
Last time. I feel like it's always one of us, I guess.
I was gonna say nice to meet Apple, but we didn't even get to say one word. She was like,
no, Apple was from the anti-KJ community, so you might know her.
Yeah, was
Yeah.
she always?
No, she wasn't around like the whole time, but like she was around, you know.
Yeah, I was like way back. I got out pretty earlier though.
Yeah.
I never really was. I never streamed about it. Never did anything like that about it. I just modded like crazy.
Yeah. I always remember you being a mod.
Yeah, I got beat up pretty bad everywhere. No, and I'm not complaining because it definitely prepared me to be out here on YouTube with a channel. Like I don't actually give a F about anything anymore. Like no, at all. So.
And it's paid off well. I mean, you should be proud of yourself.
Well, you know
be very proud.
You know how it goes. Like it's not my business really what other people think about me. As long as I'm not hurting.
That's so true. I love that quote.
If I'm not hurting anybody and I'm proud of what I'm doing, I'm just fine. Like
Yeah.
I'm not chasing after anybody anymore.
Yeah.
Nah.
100K is a big accomplishment, and
That's so good. Especially on YouTube. I feel like it's easier to get followers and stuff on TikTok. I cherish like my following on YouTube more, just because I feel like you really got to work for it. You know, like that's so good. I'm so impressed. Good, congratulations.
I mean, it's an achievement a lot of people don't get, and you know, it's.
Well, I'll be honest. YouTube helps a lot. Like when you start to do certain stuff, like they translate me now. I guess I'm translatable. I'm in 21 different languages.
Nice.
I say that helps a lot. I mean, the last 18 months, and you know, a lot of people just like American true crime. You know.
Oh, is that what you do? True crime? That's awesome. I love true crime.
The majority, but I also do like really quirky things. Like I have a project for Douglas Adams for the Hitchhiker's Guide, where I have everybody reading a chapter from all different communities, in all different accents, and we're putting all the books out. I think we're on book 4 now. Kind of nerdy, boring stuff. Probably not most people's cup of tea, but it did resonate, and that was the first thing that took off, like starting 18 months ago.
Yeah.
Well,
That's different, but that's cool.
And I used to do wild lives. Like I didn't really, you know, I will talk about uncomfortable subjects, but I don't like to talk about like individuals. I like to talk about issues. And so I would take a lot of heat for that, because like people would say I was fence sitting. I don't really think it's fence sitting to see both sides of an argument so that you know where your argument is coming from or where your stance is coming from. You know, it strengthens my own beliefs in what I believe to hear what somebody else is thinking about it. But you know, I still stand by most of my content, and YouTube never had a problem with it, regardless of what anybody says. So, yeah. But yeah, the Red Rampage stream that came down like the very next day. And the person that she attacked about the husband was very gracious to me and accepted my apology for not knowing, and came and did a stream with me like the very next week. To show that there was no bad blood, and I give her a lot of credit, because that was a very hurtful time for them. And
That's amazing.
Very decent, and I'll never forget that, because you know that was probably very hurtful to them to even see her get platformed at all. You know, if I have any regrets of any content I did, that is definitely one of them. Like at
the same time, you don't know what you don't know, you know.
Well, I can't say that a few mods didn't try to warn me, but it was how they tried to warn me. Like that, I'm kind of stubborn. Like I have to see stuff, I have to think stuff. And
I'm the same way. I get it. You know how many people warned me about Jessica, and I didn't want to hear it. I was like, no, I'm going to judge her for what I see, and I was an idiot. Basically, I was a fool.
Without all the information, I didn't want to pick any sides or do anything. I just said, like, listen, I know you guys all feel strongly, like you don't have to mod. I'm respecting you the best that I can. But like, it's one damn stream. I'm just going to get over that hour and that's it. It's done. It's over. But they knew a lot more than I did at the time. And I'm not using that as an excuse. I should, when they brought it to my attention, did more research into it. I really should have buckled down, because the amount of hurt that person caused, like, was astronomical from what I saw. Like, it was disgusting. So, yeah, that's a regret. You know, a big regret.
Yeah, well, I definitely have regrets too, but of things, you know, just I've done on YouTube, and you can't change what's done. You can only improve who you are in the future. I mean, I took time away.
Yeah, I'd say my bad. Some people will forgive me, some won't. I respect those that did hold me to task for it. I respect them greatly, because they stood by what they believed, and you know, I can't do anything but respect them for it, because that's how you should be.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, it's like, I can't believe we were doing a stream on her. I was just like, I know that face. Like, I just got. It's like
I'm gonna let you know when the next one is, and see if you can come up.
I just got to say this, like, Steph, let's just hope you're not calling the devil, because, like, none of us need to deal with this anymore. Like, none of us, like, need to deal with her at all. Like,
I'm summoning her up again.
Yeah, it's like
It's like calling the boogeyman.
3 times in a row like Beetlejuice because they're like, crazy. Like that would be.
Maybe she hasn't figured out yet because my name is different.
Well, I don't think she'd mess with you, to tell you the truth. I don't think. I mean, well, she is crazy.
She's very emboldened right now because ask Katie. She's feeling.
Yeah, she definitely is. Yeah, which is funny because, like I said, like no one believes her like at all still, but she like I don't know, she's falsely emboldened basically.
Yeah,
very cocky.
But yeah, she thinks she has like a full thing of like Morbid's friends, but then not a single person shows up to her lives.
At all. Which is funny.
She's feeling it. Whatever. Yeah. So, alrighty, guys. Well, I'm gonna close this out. So we'll get another one scheduled. We'll do it during the daytime or more earlier, I'll say.
Okay, sounds good.
So, I thank you guys for showing up.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This was so much fun.
Yeah, I think it's gonna get more fun as it goes on because she's just crazier and crazier.
Yeah,
we just had to kind of get that background.
Yeah.
So awesome. Well, I thank you guys for joining me, and we shall see you guys next time.
Sounds good. All right, bye guys. Bye chat.
Good night, everyone. Good night, Claire. Good night, Haiti.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.